Hey, what is up? It's Jim, and I'm back with another Tiller tip. And this week we're talking about lust. That is unfortunately a topic I talk about plenty. It's not like unequivocally all the time, but when you coach men and couples, specifically men, that is a topic that probably needs to be talked about. And, I've got one guy who confided in me about a coworker that he was beginning to think about quite a bit. Actually, she would make guest appearances in dreams at night, and not dreams like that. Okay. But he was thinking about her a lot, and, just was starting to become, almost obsessed with this woman at work. And, I was really proud of him for sharing that. It took a lot of courage for him to be like, hey, this feels unhealthy. I'm a married man. I don't think I should be giving this person the real estate that she's getting in my brain, but I need help with this. And so we talked quite a bit, and, I named this person Susan, okay, because I didn't need to know details of who she was and blah, blah, blah. I just needed to, personify this person, which is funny to say because it's literally a person, but I just made it kind of fun by calling her, okay, Susan. What's up with Susan? Have you had much contact with her? What's the vibe been like? What's your plan? We would just talk about Susan a lot. And, as time has gone along, he's really gotten a lot of mental and emotional distance and tangibly some physical distance from Susan. And it's been great. It was a very effective thing for him to reveal this, especially when he did, early on, when it was the initial thought. If you've ever read Every Man's Battle, they'll talk about bouncing your eyes. A beautiful woman comes by and you see her, that kind of happened to you, right? And that first look, you're not really responsible for. She just kind of came into your view, but your job is to then bounce your eyes as fast as you recognize, and you are absolutely responsible for the second look, and let's avoid it. And Susan's such an old school name that I probably need to modernize it a little. And so for today, this Tiller tip, I'm going to use Monica. That's not much more modern, but it's just the name I chose. I don't know. Monica. Okay. So I was talking with a different guy the other day, and he was telling me about, this gal that caught his attention, and he gave a lot of attention to. She probably didn't know, but he was really locked in on her. Not bouncing his eyes, getting plenty of second, third, fourth looks, stuff like that. And just really becoming consumed and obsessed about this person he just met 4 minutes ago. Right. And so, my challenge was all right, so do we even know who that woman is? Do you know her name? And he's like, honestly, no idea her name. Okay, perfect. We're going to call her Monica. It's more modern, slightly. All right, so Monica, let's personify. She is a person, okay? She, frankly, is a soul that has a body, and you find her body attractive and, okay, cool, whatnot, but we got to keep in mind that who Monica is truly a soul and not a hunk of meat that, we want to consume in one way or another, right? And so as we were talking about Monica, it was starting to imagine who Monica actually was. Is she, a daughter? Are her parents living? Is she a mother herself? Does she have siblings? Does she, what's her career? What's her ambitions? Does she have a relationship with Jesus? And, none of these questions legitimately could be asked, but it's really kind of engaging a different part of our mind, the part of our mind that's not just trying to consume, but the part of our mind that's trying to consider and care. And ultimately the narrative is I think it's better to want something for Monica than wanting something from her. Okay. Because those 4 minutes or whatever that you're spending, like ogling her and like, visually taking her in and fantasizing or whatever it is that's happening up in there, you are tangibly wanting something from her. And I don't think she would like that. Okay. I actually don't think you would like that, my friend, and he's like, absolutely, like that. I never know people's thoughts or impressions or what's happening in their head, but like, you're right. I wouldn't like that. I can't believe I'm about to say this. I'm going to own to this on, a Tiller tip, but, there was another guy recently who was sharing about a similar circumstance, and he just could not stop staring like, oh. And while he's talking, I can't believe I'm going to share this. I got up and walked over to the other side of the room, and I just stared at his crotch. And the guy's like, what? I'm sorry, what's happening right now? I'm like, oh, I'm just doing what you did to her, this proverbial Monica. Like, that's fine, right? Like, it can't be a big deal. And he's like, okay, I get the point. Like, can you back away now? I'm like, yeah, oh yeah. Didn't enjoy that. But it's like just like kind of proving a point. I love being a little extra to prove a point if I can. And yeah, guys, we gotta want something for her as opposed to want something from her. Like, what you're wanting, it is literally all temporary. Like, not a thing is permanent that you are wanting from her. The thing that is permanent, the thing that is everlasting, is Monica's soul. Okay. And honestly, like, I'm human. I'm a man. I will see someone like, maybe scantily clad or something out, and it's like shocking. Like, oh wow. Okay. I wasn't trying to do that. Like, first look, I'm not responsible for. But sometimes I will give a second look, not to like consume or want something from her, but to like to kind of ask those questions like, who is she? What's her story? Has she been abused? Has there been some narrative that like makes her feel like she doesn't have that much value, and the only value that she does is in her beauty? Like, I mean, that's great, but like, it's not permanent, right? And I'll start to wonder like, okay, does she know Jesus? And I'm not going to be the one to present Christ to her with words. Like, I hope my actions, something, says, hey, this dude's a Christ follower for sure. But like, I quickly get to this place where I want something for her. Monica, I want something for you. And that's the right mindset, right? Like, we talked about purpose over porn a few weeks ago, and like, that coincides with purpose. Like, I want to champion the souls of others, the souls that could and should and hopefully will know Jesus. And I pray for the Monicas out there. And as I was telling my friend that, he felt really convicted and challenged, and I can't wait to follow up with him to see how he's doing, wanting something for Monica as opposed to from. Okay. Yeah, that's what I got. I can't believe I revealed that I did that weird coaching move. Please don't hate me for that. It worked though. It was very effective. Yeah, guys, hey, I appreciate you checking these out. As always, if you need help, we offer coaching for free. It is free only by the generosity of others. It's a missionary model where we raise funds to be able to give it away. And so, yeah, we'd be happy to help you on this journey and help you want things for yourself and for the Monicas out there. So, all right, thanks. I appreciate you. I'll see you next time.